Hello everyone, my name is SirSwarm, and welcome back to another Bee Swarm Simulator video. In this episode, we're going back to learning the bees. I know it's been a while since I did the last learning the bees, but I kind of decided that I kind of wanted to get back into it. So, here we all are, and yeah, let's just hop right into it, because yeah, why not? So, I did go back and check, and the last time I made a video, it was, on the Mythic Bees, the last Mythic Bees. So, in this video, we are going to be focusing on the Event Bees. Now, these are the most... I don't know how to describe this. They're the most powerful type of bees that there are, in the fact that they have unique abilities. Now, these are not to be confused with the Mythic Bees, because actually, I feel some Mythic Bees are actually more powerful than some of the Event Bees, to be honest. But Event Bees are on, like, a whole nother level. A lot of them are, limited edition, or limited edition to get for free, I should say. All of them you can get later for various costs, and we'll go into that later. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. So the bear bee, this is the first event bee that there was on the list. At the beginning of the game, when it like first came out, you used to be able to buy this bee for a cheaper price. I don't remember the exact amount. And if you did, you would get a little first edition tag on your bee. I only have the first edition on my digital bee because I only got the digital bee first edition. All of the rest of them, even though I did get them first edition on my old account, this account does not have any of the first editions. So I'm kind of sad about that. I no longer have access to my other account for reasons. I don't even know why. But in this account, I only have the first edition for the digital bee. But you can still buy the bear bee. It is in the shop. It costs you 800 Robux if you want to buy it. This bee is pretty unique in the fact that it gives you these morphs that you can see that I'm currently wearing. A brown bear morph. Because that's what this bee ability does. So this is an event bee. It is colorless. Doesn't have any color. Some event bees will have colors, because their abilities kind of like are based around it. It has 35 energy, 14 speed, and 5 attack. So it's a pretty basic type bee. It's okay. It collects 15 pollen in 2 seconds and makes 200 honey in 2 seconds. So all in all, it's not a bad base bee in itself. It's better than average, at least. There are bees that are better than it still, though. Its gifted hive bonus is plus 10% pollen. So if it's gifted, it'll give you an extra 10% pollen. I do, in fact, have this bee gifted. The only way you can gift event bees is with either star treats, or you can use gingerbread bears. It's a 1% chance if you use gingerbread bears, and if you use a aged gingerbread bear, it's actually a little bit easier. Let's see if I have any. I don't know if I have any. Where are they? I don't know. I think it's a 1.1% chance if it's an aged gingerbread bear, which just means you have to have it for a year. And during the next Beesmas, it will turn into an aged gingerbread bear, so you can't use it in this year's Beesmas catalog. But anyway, it's one ability. Yes, it only has one ability. This is why I say that Mythic Bees might be more powerful than some event bees. This event bee is... I don't know. It's good. Is it worth 800 Robux? I would say yes, but only if you're going to play the game a lot. If you're just going to be playing it like casually, I would say no, you do not need to have this event bee. I don't think it's worth 800 if you're just playing casually. If you're going to be playing like a lot, like I have been, then yeah, if you have spare Robux, you can go ahead and buy it. I don't really want to tell you what to do with your Robux, but if you want to and you have spare Robux, I would say that you could buy it. Should you buy it? That's depending on how long you play. But its one ability, Bear Morph, transforms you into a random bear. It grants 2 times pollen and boosts speed and jump power. It's a pretty common ability, and it doesn't spawn only in fields, so I can have it spawn right here, just outside of the field, if I'm lucky enough. So it spawns like the speed boosts. It will just spawn. Is also, yeah, here it is. This is what's it? Polar bear. So it gives me 2 times pollen, 24 player move speed, and 65 jump power for 30 seconds. So I jump higher, and I move super fast. And all in all, it's a pretty good ability. But if you have gifted, it gives you a 20% chance to transform you into a rare bear. So what it means by a rare bear is it will transform you into either science bear or mother bear. You can see like each token that Bear Bee will give you has a different picture on it. That last one was white and it gave me polar bear. Let's see if I can get another bear. Here it is. He's going to give me polar bear again. He can give you black bear, brown bear, panda bear down there. And I have a honey storm. But if he gives you science bear, he gives you a +1 conversion link for 30 seconds. So for the entire duration of the ability, it will give you +1 conversion link. And mother bear gives you something else. I don't remember what mother bear gives you. So I just looked up on the wiki. Mother bear actually gives you 2.5 times pollen instead of the regular 2 times. So if you get mother bear, you get a bit more pollen. If you get science bear, you get that extra 1 conversion link that's permanent for the entirety of the 30 seconds. So that's all helpful and stuff. So it's a good bee to get gifted. I don't think it should be your first event bee to get gifted, given that you have to use star treats or a lot of gingerbread bears to get it. But all in all, this is a pretty good bee. The next 2 bees actually go pretty well together, so I'm glad that I'm putting them in one video. We have the Cobalt and Crimson bee. These bees are basically mirror images of each other. So the Cobalt bee is an event bee. It's blue. It has 35 energy, 18.2 speed, and it has an attack of 6. So it's not a bad attacker. It's not the best because the lion bee still has more attack, as well as the vicious bee, but we'll get to that later. It collects 10 pollen in 4 seconds, 140 honey in 3 seconds. So it's not a bad bee. It's a pretty good attacker. But it doesn't seem like what you think for a good bee, as there's better bees with better space stats and stuff, like infinite energy and, you know, whatnot. Its gifted hive bonus is plus 10% instant blue conversion. So that just means that if you're in a field, you get a 10% chance to instantly convert only the blue pollen. So it doesn't do white or red, it just converts the blue pollen, which can be helpful. You can buy the Cobalt bee in this ticket tent right here. All of the event bees are going to be in this ticket tent, but this one just so happens to be right here for 250 tickets. So this one's cheaper than like the other bees. That's because it's meant to be with its Crimson bee as well as the Cobalt bee, because they go together. I think like the story behind them is like the Cobalt and the Crimson bee are like a dynamic duo where they bring red and blue together, and they do that with their abilities, which we go right into Blue Pulse. Fires a blue pulse that hops between your blue bees, collecting pollen around them with an extra 10% per level. Power increases with each hop, if you own Crimson Bee, it will fire a red pulse as well. So let's see if I can see this. It's a pretty common ability when you're in the field. Here it is. See, he's spawning this blue pulse ability. And you can see the blue pulse fires, but as well as that, the red pulse also fires because I do have the Crimson Bee. The Cobalt Bee is it has its full power when you have a Crimson Bee next to it. I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I mean if I said it wrong. Because all of its abilities will stack and be better if you have a Crimson Bee. Oh, look, I have Mother Bear. So this is a rare bear. Sorry, I'm jumping back to Mother Bear. This one, you get 2.5 times pollen, and you also get 1.5 pollen from bees. So I guess you also get that as well. Science Bear, you just get the one conversion link, though. Back to the Cobalt Bee, though. So it will fire a red pulse as well with its ability, right? And then its next ability, Blue Bomb Sink. This ability is much more rare to get when you're in a field, but that's because it likes to spawn its blue pulse a lot. Here's the red pulse. It does the same thing as the blue pulse. Essentially, abilities are going off. You can't see anything. But essentially, it just looks like a blue bomb in the field. It'll spawn by the bee. Where is it? Yeah, see, this spawned another red pulse. They love spawning those abilities. They spawn it all the time. Yeah, see, here's another. And I got a red bomb sink. But for the purposes of the video, we're going to just use it. Oh, here's the blue bomb sink. Blue bomb sink allows blue bomb flowers, or allows blue bombs to collect from white flowers for 30 seconds. So you can see that this blue bomb, that would only collect from blue flowers before. Now it will also collect from all white flowers surrounding it. So this will now collect from white flowers. You can see it basically just acts like a regular bomb, collecting both blue and white flowers. If red bomb sink is active, it applies to red flowers as well. So that means if you have blue bomb sink, which I just got, I doubt I'm going to get red bomb sink as well, because it's not very common to get. Well, I guess it's more common than you think. It doesn't appear if you want it to appear. But if I have both blue bomb sink and red bomb sink active, then my blue bombs will also collect from red flowers and not just white flowers. So the regular bombs will still collect from all flowers, but if I have blue bomb sink, my blue bombs will collect from blue and white. And if I have blue and red, then blue bombs can also collect from red, white, and blue, essentially turning them into regular bombs, making them just way better. So this ability right here, blue bomb sink, improves like your entire hive, because all bees who have a bomb of any sort will now be doing extra damage, essentially. Now, the Crimson Bee is literally a mirror of the Cobalt Bee, where it has the exact same energy, speed, and attack. It also collects 10 honey in 10 pollen in 4 seconds, just like this, and 140 honey in 3 seconds. The stats of the bee are literally exactly the same. It's an event bee, it's red, and it once again costs 250 because all of the rest of the event bees, you can see 500, 500. That's a cub buddy, ignore it. Tabby, festive, they all cost 500 because it's meant for the men bees to cost 500. But the blue and red, it's basically worth half a bee on its own. But they both cost 250 tickets, making them cost 500 together. And when they're together, they're the strongest. Now, if you're just buying one bee, it's not worth it. Don't spend 250 tickets to get one bee and not the other. The bees are not better than another event bee in there. Like, any event bee is better than one of these bees by itself. However, I feel if you have both bees, they're better than all of the other event bees singularly. So these two together are better than all of the other single event bees. So it's a pretty good bee to buy if you want to buy both of them together. Now, its abilities are literally the mirror opposite, gives plus 10% instant red conversion instead of instant red or instant blue conversion. Red pulse does the exact same thing as the blue pulse. It'll fire a red pulse, but since I have a cobalt bee, it will also fire a blue pulse. And since it's so common, I can just show you right now. Where is it? Just have to find it. Since it's so common, I said. Come on, just show it to me. I said it's common. Whatever, you've already seen it. It's a common ability. It just fires the red pulse and the blue pulse together. So essentially both this red pulse and the blue pulse do exactly the same thing because they both fire 2 pulses. Oh, here it is. See, it fires a red pulse and a blue pulse because I have them both there. And the red bomb sync does the exact same as blue bomb sync, except it just starts for red flowers to white. It makes red bombs hit white instead of blue flowers hit white, or blue bombs hit white. I'm stumbling over my words because I'm saying bombs and flowers a lot. Red bombs can hit red and white, and if blue bomb sync is also active, it can hit red bombs can hit red, white, and blue, so they can hit everything. But I think that's going to be the end of this video. I've gone over the first 3 event bees. In the next video, we're going to be covering the digital bee, festive bee, and gummy bee. All of these bees are very fun indeed. Some of them can be complicated because the digital bee is a new bee, so it's going to be way more complicated than any of the other event bees because they're all older. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you indeed did like this video, then please hit that like button. And if you've watched this far, that means that you like my videos, so just subscribe while you're at it, because I will be having more videos come out like this, and YouTube will likely not show you another one of my videos unless you subscribe and ring that bell if you want to never miss a video. Even though I'm very inconsistent, but if you ring that bell when I do upload a video, you'll know about it. So thanks for watching, and bye.